Hey everyone. Unfortunately, Jordan had some audio issues during the recording, so we apologize for kind of a lowered sound quality from him, but the content's still great. As much as I appreciate Halloween, it's just, I feel it's not political enough for me as a holiday,
David,
it's really just...
David, shut up. It's time for
The Chainsaw Minute.
I'm David, and this is your dose of Chainsaw Man. You can join us every Friday where we see what masterpiece Fujimoto put out.
I'm Jordan, and if you're looking for regular Shonen Flop goodness, you can find our next episode to hear our first thoughts on Tenmaku Cinema this Monday.
And as a reminder, these recordings are open to everyone to listen and chat along with us on the Shonen Flop Discord every Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. When there's a new chapter out, you can find a link to it in our show notes or on our site. And Jordan, what was your devil this week?
The leg devil, David. This actually might be the hill devil.
Keep running up that hill. What are you, Kate Bush?
Hey, me and my girlfriend went to the Ren Fair on Friday, and it was a lot of fun, but oh my God, we had to go up like this huge hill multiple times, and I gotta tell you, man, 32-year-old legs getting real mad at me.
Oof.
Yeah. How about you, David? What was your devil?
Oh, mine was the gym devil. So ours is similar, where I hadn't really properly worked out in about a week, and I could feel it. Feeling it sore right now, man. These 31-year-old legs, not to brag, are a little bit sore.
You're not 32 till the end of the year, David.
Yep, soon though.
Soon. Oh my God. 2023 is most of the way over. That's fucking crazy.
I know, right?
Anyway, enough about that. I am so sorry. Let's get back on the fucking topic of this fucking episode, which is Chapter 141, Cremation. Woo! It's so cool. Yeah. Cremation!
All right, give us that plot summary, Daddy-O.
Aram confirms that Naito is right in saying that they're trying to destroy the Death Devil, and that he needs Chainsaw Man to go wild and crazy. It's like he used to. Just freak out, go wild. So he tells his followers that she's a witch and commands them to kill her. Quan Chi then leaps into action, grabbing them all and jumping, shattering her legs when she lands, but thankfully, by biting Fumiko on the way down, her fiend powers allow her to immediately heal them. Popcorn David.
She proceeds to kill every one of the Chainsaw Men attacking them. Public safety declares that this is a mass outbreak and begins to burn the bodies, because otherwise they can resurrect if their starters are pulled. But then a guy with a tiny hand, I'm glad you noticed that as well, points to Dennis and proclaims that he's also a Chainsaw Man wannabe. And man, Denji cannot catch a break.
No, he can't. He's like, excuse me? What? Oh my God.
Excuse me, princess.
Excuse me, small hand. That was in a rocky ass hand. A phantom blood ass hand.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with that and?
He fucked up the perspective.
So why do you think this chapter was a 10 out of 10?
Oh man, you gotta love when fiends just flip out and kill people like ninjas.
Right?
Hey, that's an old ass meme. But yeah, nah, it's cool that we have Quan Chi back. There's some really cool violence here, I really love the detail where she really shattered her damn leg.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, and it kind of reminds me about how One Punch Man, there's Zombie Man, who uses guns that the recoil breaks his arms because he doesn't care because he just regenerates. And so I think it's a really cool detail that if you notice, Quan Chi actually drank blood from, what's her name, while they were falling,
Fumiko,
so then she swallowed it.
I had to look up a past notes section to remember her name, so.
Yeah, to drink her blood and regenerate after she landed. So you could definitely tell she's done that before.
She's a fiend who's also like a master of karate and friendship for everyone. She is very aware of she has like a lot of little tricks that she's learned over the years being a fiend and a karate master.
Well, she's not a fiend, she's a hybrid.
Everything that I just said, just replace the word fiend with a hybrid.
Okay.
Listener, you'll know if David did it.
Yeah, I will not be doing that.
Okay.
I also love how she always looks bored as fuck when she's doing anything, because she's just so OP that even fighting a horde of Chainsaw Man is absolutely not a challenge for her.
Yeah. On the flip side, I think that she was also kind of like this when she was getting killed in part 1. I don't know.
She's always been like this.
She's all about the mission, David. The mission.
Is she now?
Yeah, I think she's about the mission.
And then we haven't even talked about the cremation, how ironic it is. Like, maybe cremating a bunch of people who made a pact with the Fire Devil isn't a good idea.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that until I saw your notes.
Yeah, so we're going to see if that is a very bad idea or a terrible idea, because there are no good ideas in the world of Chainsaw Man.
That's very true. It's only a matter of, was this the worst thing you could do or the second worst thing you could do?
Yeah, but not the worst idea of all time, because that's a great podcast starring...
That's a good podcast.
Former guest of the show, Tim Batt, and Guy Montgomery.
Oh, yeah, who has his own New Zealand TV show.
Also, unrelated, I love how Fujimoto did not give a single fuck this chapter came out on Halloween. Like, everyone was like, oh, he'll draw a Cosmo Devil. Nope.
Yeah, no.
Absolutely zero mention of it, which is also very Fujimoto of him not to give a shit.
I legit thought that Cosmo might show up in some way. I mean, he has a whole character whose whole shtick is that she just says the word Halloween over and over again.
Yeah, I think she's dead, though.
Well, so was Quan Chi.
Hybrids can't die.
Oh.
Hybrids are immortal. Fiends can definitely die. I mean, you saw Power die.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess Cosmo is currently in hell and has to wait to get killed in hell? Is that how that works?
I think so. And then they will regenerate as the Cosmos Devil, not the Cosmos Fiend.
So different. What if they encounter another Cosmo Fiend who's just like, Christmas.
The Galaxy Devil, yes.
Thanksgiving.
And then I have one last point, is that it's interesting that attacking page is mostly completely just a gray background, but Fujimoto still drew some like cars in the background at the very bottom in between characters, and I'm not quite sure why he decided to still draw those details when he ignored all the other details in the scene, but Fujimoto just kind of does his own thing.
Fujimoto, it really is like jazz. It's knowing what you do and don't have to play. And Fujimoto, I guess, just figured, you know what? It was more important that I got this in here. You don't really need the other information. Just, this is what I want you to know. There's cars here.
Yeah, that's true. This was a pretty short chapter and not a lot to discuss, but do you have any other points, or shall we wrap things up?
So we already talked about the weird-looking hand guy.
Yeah, the most important thing of this chapter. So what's the over-under if he just fucked up his perspective, or the hand is just weird?
Oh, no, he fucked up the perspective because there's another shot of the guy and his hand is fine.
Oh, there you go. The bad perspective devil strikes again.
Hey, it's hard. It's real fucking hard. I get it.
Yeah, along with the shoe devil, those are Fujimoto's two biggest devils.
Pretty much.
Bro, he cannot draw fucking shoes for the life of him.
It stood out because Fujimoto's usually pretty good at perspective, I think. Like, I haven't noticed this as an issue in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the shoe devil.
I don't know either.
Yeah, whatever.
Then I think I want to say thank you so much for all your hard work on the show, being a great co-host.
Thank you, David, for all the hard work that you do on the show and putting the podcast together.
You can find us on Twitter at Shonen Flopcast. Find us on Tumblr at Shonen-Flop and our website, shonenflop.com. We're also on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, or wherever else you get our podcast. Props to Shannon for the awesome cover art. Find her online at illuminyatea. As a reminder, you can join us recording every Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern when there's a new chapter out. Find a link to it in the show notes or on our site. Just a heads up, there is not a chapter next week, so we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh boy.
Stay tuned for Monday as we give our first thoughts on Tamaku Cinema.
Happy Halloween, listener.
Oh man, Jordan, I saw a bunch of people that were posting Reddit that they were dressed up as Rize for Halloween, and I really think that that's
David,
actually a Loki sign
Shut up. David, shut the fuck up. Looking at the clock, Chainsaw Minute's fucking ended, all right? The Chainsaw Minute has fucking ended. Bye.
Bye.
The Chainsaw Minute! Woo, I gotta get you in the mood there.
Yee.